This is definitely a pretty interesting game if you are remotely into survival games with zombies. The game is set in 1980s Texas, in this coastal city called Walton that's dealing with both a heat wave and now a zombie outbreak. What makes the game stand out is that it's a side-scrolling survival game, so kind of a different take on the zombie genre that usually goes first person or top down. The basic gameplay loop is about managing a group of survivors, trying to escape the city. You will spend your time between two main activities: maintaining your shelter and venturing out to scavenge resources. The game has this day-night cycle where zombies will attack your barricades at night, so you absolutely have to prepare during the day. When you start, you pick a pair of survivors, each with their own traits, skills and backstory. These traits affect how they perform different tasks and handle situations. There are various character combinations with different strengths and weaknesses. The shelter management is pretty detailed. Your survivors have multiple needs to balance. For example, hunger, sleep, morale and health. You are going to set up crafting stations like cooking areas, weapon benches and medical stations. Each action takes up time, also called phases in the game. The scavenging part is where the tension really kicks in. You send survivors out into different parts of the city, which have varying zombie densities. The gameplay shifts to a stealth action approach, where you are sneaking around, hiding behind objects, and deciding whether to engage zombies or avoid them. The combat is brutal and weapons have limited durability, so every encounter is a risk. The game has a crafting system where you're making supplies, weapons and shelter improvements from what you find. The inventory management gives you yet another challenge since space is limited. The game has you constantly moving from shelter to shelter as well as the zombie threat increases in different areas. You will discover new locations, possibly find other survivors, and slowly piece together escape plans. The visuals have a really nice atmospheric style that captures the abandoned city feeling very well. And the sound design does a good job at maximizing tension as well. For early access, they have already mapped out updates. The first update in May will add events that can affect your shelter, which they call curveballs. The ability to encounter zombified versions of your dead survivors, new weapons, and the ability to barge through doors when you have to move quickly. Over the longer term, they are planning to add expanded maps, dynamic escape plans, survivor relationships, factions and more. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.